sky is blue, a Sunday afternoon, she doesn't know what.
Hi guys, and welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot readings from the heart. And today's love and romance tarot reading for the month of October 2014 is for the zodiac sign of Leo. So just to let you know how this works, Leo, you'll already have your general reading from me on the site. That's whereby I'll shuffle the cards off screen because I need to get rid of previous vibrations of other readings, and then intuitively I'll pick out 8 to represent two cards for each week of the month, and then from there I'll kind of make my notes and amalgamate a story. So I'll bring a story together of what I can see in the cards. With the love and romance readings, I still do the same process. So I shuffle the cards off screen to get rid of any previous vibrations, but I only pick out one card, and that will serve as the card in which I'll interpret your love and romantic life for the month. So I'll predict, or I'll forecast what I can see in the cards for some of you Leos that's going to happen in that particular month. After the reading, what I will then do is I will pick what I call a message card from the angels, from this Romance Angels Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. And the one card that I pick from here, I'll shuffle this on screen and pick the card out, and then that will serve as what I believe to be a message from the angels regarding your love and romantic life in the month. And I'll also interpret that card via this booklet here. So that explains that. I'm going to get on with the reading now. So the card that I picked out for you guys was an absolutely wonderful card on the one hand, and potentially not so wonderful on the other. So I'll just show you what the card is. It's the Wheel of Fortune. Now, this would just really indicate an event, a turn of events in your life. So if you've not been getting on too great with something, it could say that things are going to change for the better. If everything's going really, really well, it could indicate that maybe there's going to be a few bumpy rides in your life. And I certainly think that with the Wheel of Fortune card in the love reading is definitely, especially for single people, a turn for the positive, because this card usually indicates positive events occurring in your life, especially if your life hasn't been going that great. And I love this card because it really does talk about sort of the universal influence in each of our lives, and how the cosmos really works towards aligning stuff. So for example, if you're into things like manifestation, manifesting money, manifesting success, manifesting a job, manifesting love, the universe, as long as you're aligned and you know exactly what you want, and you know you've done all the sort of processes to manifest stuff, and even if that's not being a deliberate creator, but it's kind of just passively doing stuff, then this card really indicates that whatever it is that you've been looking to manifest, you know, can potentially come to the fore. So I certainly think for a lot of you single Leos in the month of October, that if you've been single potentially for a while, or even not for a while, and you're really wanting to meet a soulmate or to meet someone, I certainly think that this is a very, very positive card that could indicate that there is new romance on the way for you in the month of October. So if you felt really unfortunate in your love life and you haven't been able to manifest that partner, or you know you've been with a few partners and they've not been right for you, and you're really longing to meet that person who's going to really fulfill your life and make you feel great, and you're going to, you know, just the perfect partner for you, then I think that this card, the Wheel of Fortune for the month of October, can indicate that potentially someone's going to come along and they're going to be the person that you want in your life. You know, that person isn't just going to come like that. You know, they're not just going to show up at your door. You have to actually put yourself out there to get it. So I think what this card is also saying is that though the universe is playing its part, it's, you know, it's lining up the things that you want to manifest. So in a love situation, if you're looking for that perfect partner, it's lining that person up for you, but it's also a game of chance. So I think this card also indicates that you could meet this person probably just in a really unexpected way, but you're not going to meet anybody in an unexpected way by sitting within your four walls. So you need to get out there, and you need to kind of just experience life and just put yourself out there in order to have these manifestations, you know, occur within your life. And I think with the Wheel of Fortune and talking about your love life potentially for you single, Leos in the October month. I think the manifestation of something, just depending where you are in terms of, you know, what you want, and in terms of the energies that you're actually putting out into the universe. I think that if you're putting out energies in the universe that are positive, that are, you know, that really talk about what you want, you're strong with what you want, you know what you want love, but also you're happy on your own. So it's not about desperation, it's not about I've got to have this, I've got to have this, I've got to have this, or else my life isn't worth living. It's about, you know, you're on a path, you're on a, you know, you're on a journey in your life, and you're sort of just getting on with it. But all of a sudden, the Wheel of Fortune, you might miss having some form of romance in your life, but you're nevertheless just getting on with your life. The Wheel of Fortune can come in and just indicate that the things that you do want are going to manifest really quickly for you. It's a pretty magical card to have in a reading. But a lot of the Wheel of Fortune, when we look at this card, a lot of it really does say that a lot of the magic is down to you as well. It has to be within you. It has to be the energy, the correct energies have to be there in order to manifest. Also, it could mean that the person that you pick is really going to kind of, you know, be a really positive influence on your life. Because if you've had a lot of partners in the past that haven't been so positive in your life, and you've really felt like, when am I going to meet this person, and you've really worked hard to kind of work on yourself as an individual, I really think that this card does indicate that you're going to be bringing in a positive person into your life, someone who's going to really kind of, you know, just help you to possibly to see things in a different way, and really to help you to kind of just give you some vim and vigour into a life that was otherwise okay, but didn't have that spark to sort of send it into orbit. So yeah, this is a brilliant card for single Leos. Definitely wishes fulfilled, manifestations, new people coming into your life, potentially new romance coming into your life, and very quickly. But just remember, it's all about where you are energy wise at the same time, because this card really does link up with the universe, and the universe is always working to manifest stuff with us. But the universe can manifest stuff that's not good, and it can manifest stuff that's good, and it's all about what's going on inside of you. So you need to be on the correct vibrational plane in order to manifest the person that you want into your life. Leos that are in a relationship at the moment, and potentially everything is going okay, this card could indicate that there may be a few hiccups that might take place in October within your relationship. Nothing major, nothing to cry about, nothing to be like, wow, I can't cope with that. But it could just indicate that there might be a few things that need to be sorted out with you and your partner in October. And that's all. And as I've said, it's the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune can turn anyway. It's a really kind of unpredictable card in a way. It's you know, it usually talks about positive things happening, but it's called the Wheel of Fortune, and a lot of the time what goes up must come down, and what is down must come up. So I'm not saying that for people who are in a perfectly healthy relationship, perfectly happy, are gonna, you know, suddenly find out that their partner's cheating on them. It's nothing like that at all. But you know, there could be a few things that you need to sort out between each other. There could be a few little hiccups going on there, and you know, it's nothing to kind of get really upset about. But all I'm saying is that for some of you people that are attached at the moment and are in what they think is a healthy relationship, you know, there could be some things that come up that you actually need to deal with. I think that what happens with it in this case is it could be just a slight change in direction of your relationship. So it might be, and I'm giving one of my hypothetical scenarios here, that your partner comes in and says, you know, I want to move to Australia. Do you know what I mean? That your partner comes in and says in October, I really want to move to Australia. I want you to move with me to Australia. You know, it's a much better place just to raise a family and to earn money, and just for the lifestyle, the outdoor lifestyle and the sunshine and all that type of thing. That's the type of thing I'm talking about. So it might seem major, but you know, I'm just talking on the surface. It's nothing awful. It's not like the death card and an ending to your relationship or anything like that at all. But it could be something that crops up in October that just could, you know, shift the direction of your relationship. So that's your love reading for the month of October, Leos. And what I'm going to do now, as I've said, is I'm going to shuffle my angel oracle cards, and I'm going to pick out a card that's going to give you a message from the angels concerning your love life and romantic life for the month of October. So let's just quickly shuffle these now and see what we come up with. Okay, so I'm going to pick one off the top. Ooh. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So that's the message from your angels for the month of October. And let's have a look what it says in the guidebook. Let's check out romantic feelings. So, the stirrings within your heart represent the song of romance calling to you. This card comes to you as guidance to follow the pathway of those feelings. Perhaps you've met someone who made your heart leap and you wondered whether to pursue him or her. While this card says that the answer is yes, take action by flirting, asking the person out on a date, or making your feelings known. If you've recently been longing for more romance in your life, this card is a signal to take charge of making that happen. Interesting, that's exactly what I said in the reading. The Wheel of Fortune. For you single Leos out there, if you know you're trying to manifest a partner, if you're wanting someone and that card came up, the Wheel of Fortune, the universe is aligning everything at the moment, but you need to play your part with that. So you need to get out and about and, you know, just put yourself out there, because that's the way that you're actually going to meet that person. You can romance yourself by, for example, treating yourself to a luxurious massage or pedicure, buying yourself presents, or watching a romantic movie. You can also actively pursue and attract romance. Exactly what I said. First, affirm that it is already inside of you. A partner definitely brings these feelings to the surface. However, they were within you as a potential initially. The more you affirm, I am romantically loved, the more you attract this condition within yourself and through a relationship. In some cases, you'll receive this card as a signal that you are ready for a new relationship. It then guides you to take action, such as being aware of people you meet who may be potential partners, as well as frequenting places where such potential partners may be. These would be locations or events associated with your hobbies and interests. How interesting is that, guys? How interesting. How interesting. It really matches up with what I was saying about that Wheel of Fortune and how the universe works to bring to us the things that we want, but within the side of us, we have to feel that we've already got it. Reading for the month of October, and as I've told the other zodiac signs, I'm going to be starting up my angel readings, my angel tarot card readings. I'm using two separate decks for just different signs of the zodiac, so I'm going to be using my Archangel Power Tarot card deck and also my my Angel Tarot deck from the Doreen Virtue line, and I'm going to be doing week by week forecasts through those cards. So it's going to be starting on the 1st of October and just running concurrently each week. So I'm looking forward to seeing you Leos there, and have a great day. Bye bye.